Hello and welcome to Hired Stars. I will play the scenario and show you some tips and tricks how to manage it, and we play the hunt for the freighter. We will arrive on the left side, then we move to the nav point on the right side, and then we will intercept the escort and afterwards the freighter. We can choose between the frigate and the destroyer. The frigate is very agile and is a little bit less armed. The destroyer is much heavily armed and has stronger armor. And you have to make different strategic decisions, tactical decisions, if you take one or another. I will take the destroyer, so I have more firepower. Let's go. So,
we stick to the plan. After we have reached the position, we send the signal and the patrol ship should appear. We destroy it. As soon as the missing freighter arrives, we destroy it too.
So we'll move to the nav point. I have my weapons on the right side. While the ship is moving, the weapons are loading, so the time is not wasted. If you want, you can fire the weapons manually, but for the normal gameplay, it's not required, so the weapons will fire as soon as they can. We have a big spread with the Aramis missiles, so we have to close in. I will also try to maneuver the enemy out. We'll see how it works.
Incoming signal. Situation unclear. Send a patrol to investigate.
So here's a corvette.
So far.
Let's take a look to the corvette. It's a very light ship with 3 missile systems. All the missile systems fire to the front. So if I can stay behind the ship, it's a little bit more safe for me. But due to the easy and not complicated constructions of ship, we have only the rear part, the front part. Both have taken already some damage. You can see it on the top, how many damage they got. And on the left, you see the shock. Shock means if it's high, the ship cannot navigate, cannot maneuver, and it's much easier to get behind the ship and hit the weaker parts in the rear. So, particularly in this ship, it's not very important, but just to compare it, this is my destroyer. As you can see, the frontal parts are heavily armored, then the second front parts are also armored, and only after this I will get to the core, and only if the core is destroyed the ship will explode. So to destroy the destroyer, you have to blow up the first part, the second part, and then the core, or you come from the side. You just only have to destroy this part and the core, or you come from behind. And yes, you can see very low armor, very low structure, and you can make direct hit to the core. So to destroy the destroyer, it's much better to hit it from behind. And as you can see here, and also on the right side, we have much more weapons than the corvette. So let's hope for the best and take the corvette out if we can. But the corvette tried to get some distance between me and
signals. What is the situation?
And
what
them
is happening there?
And turn back. Okay, that's a very good
A new target.
tactical decision. So I move to the right, so I can hide behind the freighter. Fire a little bit to the freighter. The freighter gets shocked, so I can hide behind the longer side. The enemy will not fire at me if I'm direct hiding behind the freighter. Maybe they come a little bit closer, so I get some more distance. Okay, find a small hole. I try to evade. Okay, I was hit. So the corvette is moving forward, so I also move fast forward, try to hit the corvette. The corvette is much more difficult to hit. I hope for my cannons to hit it. No, the cannons still are aiming at the freighter. The missiles are going. Yes, good hit. So the corvette has shock. I can close in, fire more missiles, and try to destroy it as fast as I can. Yes, there's it gone. There's a green line. Green line indicates the border of the map. If I push the corvette outside the map, it will retreat and I will lose the battle. So if you ask yourself, why does the missiles have so big spread? It's easy to understand. If the missiles would be more accurate, you would stay at much greater distance to the enemy.
Enemies are fleeing. We must chase and destroy them.
It is you, the traitors.
Yeah.
You tricked me, but that is just minor problems. I will get you yet.
Commander, we have defeated the Empire. A victory against the Empire is always worth it.
So, and if you have to keep the bigger distance, you can barely or very hard to maneuver the enemy out. So you have to close in, you have to place some hard hits, and then you have to trick the enemy a little bit. But nevertheless, in the game, we have also some guided missile systems, some guided torpedoes or fast-firing weapons. So if you want, you can later on equip your ships with such weapons and keep your distance. But for now, you have RMS missiles with very wide spread, and you have some cannons with longer range, with big shock, but less damage.
We completely surprised a patrol. That's how it has to be. Great job.
So I've won the scenario. I have some loot. I can take it. For now, we have only the tactical layer, mean you can only have some fights. Later on, you have the strategic layer, so the resources become very important. I can take some or I can leave it.